it was the Austrians who will be laughing all the way to the bank. And they've got 2 more points in the bank, and they are hunting that top 3. It was 140 to win for the Austrians. And you thought Spain, they had played half a game, and they were on their way to another victory. And it was all going wrong for Austria in the first place, wasn't it? Of course, we had their early wicket, and then we had the disastrous run out of Iqbal Hussain, but then it was the Bilal Zalmay show that took over, and really that was the time where Austria were getting back into the match, but they were assisted by some fairly comical pieces of fielding, which gifted the Austrians vital runs at that stage.
Yeah, I mean, that catch, we know how important that was. And when you drop these catches in these tight games, they're the ones that are going to come back to haunt you. Well, they did get a wicket, and I think it probably was the only way they were going to get Bilal Zalmay out, him giving his wicket away, offering an easy catch to the wicketkeeper Ahmed Hennessy. Well, after he got knocked out, he got up again and he fought, he dived, he threw himself around for his team, but it wasn't enough in the end because the batting on Momin, well, there was another opportunity here, and that one again, maybe Hennessy just getting in the eyesight of the captain, which allowed him to make that mistake. But they always believed they play only one way, just attack, attack. This one was the one with Ravi Pandya saying, can you review it, please? And they did, and he got a reprieve, but it didn't make any difference because this was the one that went all the way for 6. The next ball went for 4, and then this one was the one down the ground. Diving effort again from the fielder. Again, no shortage of trying. They threw themselves around, the Spaniards did here. They came back upbeat, they came back fighting, but unfortunately it wasn't enough in the end.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, talked about the mood swings of Spain, but they end up pretty much the same place they started. They end up winless, and with only one match left for them in the round robin stage, they look resigned to a sudden death matchup, or a couple of them on Thursday if they're to survive in this tournament. They'll be really upset they weren't able to hold on. But don't go anywhere because the action is still coming your way. We'll be back in around about 10 minutes with the final match of the day in the ECC. The England 11 are taking on Belgium. Well, both these teams, they have a lot of confidence, particularly with the bat. England 11 were tested by the Netherlands 11 in the previous match, but they were able to get over the line. But Belgium, I mean, this is a lot on the line here because it'll be top spot for whoever wins that one. And Michael McCann and Corey Ruckers will take you through that one. As far as this one went, it was 140 and 9.4 overs. And Sohail Momin, how's that for an inning? 50 off 22 balls.
Yeah.
And when he came in, it was a difficult situation for him. They sent him in at number 4, and he got the job done for his team. Mirza Aslam was outstanding at the end, 29 off 11. Also, Bilal Zalmay with his 43. We haven't seen too many more entertaining knocks than that. And as far as the bowling went, well, it was Mahmood who looked dangerous early, but he was barred from the attack. And from there, everyone going in double digits. And Rico, in the end, Spain just completely lost the plot, and somehow they weren't able to defend this total of 139.
We said that would be a huge moment, didn't we? Atif Mahmood only bowled 3 deliveries out of the 12 you'd expect him to bowl, and bearing in mind that he's a bowler that comes back at the death and he can get those lethal Yorkers in, how much of a difference has that made to this match? All of these little things, all of these little factors combined with some of those lucky shots, the edges flying off the bat and going to the boundary, the drop catches, they all make a difference. But one thing that it hasn't made a difference to is Spain still do not have any points on the board. Austria, they're now looking pretty, and they are stamped their authority, and they're sitting nicely in that 4th place position.
And that resigns Spain to a spot in the bottom 2, probably last because their net run rate is not good at all, and so they will be playing on Super Thursday for their tournament life. Coming up next, England versus Belgium, top of the table clash based on what we've seen. Both teams undefeated, but only one team will stay that way in Championship Week. So please join us in around about 7 minutes for the final game of the day. For now, this is Vinny Sandu, Mr. Maximo, along with Rico Full. Hoping you enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you shortly for more Dream11 European Cricket Championship.